Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos gives a royal speech to his loyal people, greeting them for the 44th blessed National Day. His Majesty the Sultan stresses that the Omani march moves forward towards a bright future and a well-established modern state. His Majesty confirms that results of the checkup are good and expresses his great delight and utmost thanks for what the loyal citizens have shown of genuine feelings and sincere prayers. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos greets the Sultan's armed forces with all its sectors in all parts of the beloved country. And His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives at his residence in Germany His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed and His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed. Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos gives a royal speech to his loyal people, greeting them for the 44th blessed National Day.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أيها المواطنون الأعزاء، إنه لمن دواعي سرورنا أن نحييكم وبلدنا العزيز في هذه الأيام المباركة على مشارف الذكرى 44 لمسيرة نهضته الظافرة التي تسير وفق الثوابت التي أرسينا دعائمها منذ اليوم الأول لها. وإننا لنحمد الله عز وجل ونشكره ونثني عليه على ما يسر لنا من رشد وصلاح للأخذ بهذه المسيرة نحو دولة عصرية راسخة الأركان، ماضية بكل عزيمة نحو مستقبل مشرق واعد من التطور والنماء. وإنه ليسرنا أن نوجه إليكم جميعا التهنئة بهذه المناسبة السعيدة التي شاءت الإرادة الإلهية أن تتزامن هذا العام ونحن خارج الوطن العزيز للأسباب التي تعلمونها، والتي ولله الفضل أن هيأ لنا من النتائج الجيدة ما يتطلب منا متابعتها حسب البرنامج الطبي خلال الفترة القادمة، معبرين عن سرورنا العميق وشكرنا البالغ على ما أبديتموه وتبدونه من مشاعر صادقة ودعوات مخلصة. والله العلي القدير ندعو بأن يحفظكم أبناء عمان المخلصين ويرعاكم كراما أوفياء. كما يسرنا أن نحيي قواتنا المسلحة الباسلة بكل قطاعاتها في جميع ثغور الوطن العزيز على دورها الوطني الجليل الذي يلقى منا كل التقدير على الدوام، مؤكدين سعينا المستمر بعون الله في مدها بكل ما هو ضروري من المعدات للقيام بأداء واجبها ورسالتها النبيلة في حماية تراب الوطن والذود عن مكتسباته. نسأل الله أن يمدنا بعونه ويؤيدنا بتوفيقه لكل ما فيه خير عمان، إنه سميع قريب مجيب الدعاء. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received at his residence in the Federal Republic of Germany His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, Advisor to His Majesty the Sultan, with the attendance of His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of the Royal Court, where their Highnesses were honored to get assured of His Majesty's health, expressing their utmost wishes and sincere praise to protect His Majesty, bestow upon him good health, happiness and long life. Meanwhile, citizens expressed their profound delight to see His Majesty the Sultan in good health and their hope for his return to the homeland.
This ancient country of fame and glory has been blessed for 44 years by being ruled by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. We are all, as citizens of this country, more than happy to see His Majesty's leadership leading us towards eradicating ignorance, disease, and poverty which once prevailed in this beautiful country.
I am happy, and all Omani people are happy to see Sultan Qaboos.
When we saw his face and listened to his speech, the soul is back to our life, actually, and we thank God for that.
We are from Salala, Taimur bin Faisal School, and very happy to see Sultan Qaboos.
Today, I would like to congratulate all Omanis and non-Omanis who live in these peaceful countries for receiving the powerful and inspired speech from His Majesty Sultan Qaboos that has moved Oman from darkness to the lightness. We might Allah ask him to retain him in a healthy and wealthy man.
We are from Sur, from Asia. Our school is Sultan bin Murshid. Sultan Qaboos is in our heart.
I'm speechless today. Words cannot express how Oman feels after seeing His Majesty on TV. Such an inspiring speech for the whole nation. Thank you very much.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We are so happy in Oman to hear the good news, to see His Majesty finally on TV. We are so glad that he is in good health. And I think the whole vibes in the country have changed after seeing His Majesty. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Thank you, Baba Qaboos. We love you.
From the first day of his assuming power in the Sultanate, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos promised to make Oman at the level of developed countries. Oman today moves forward to horizons of development and growth in all fields and prosperous future, armed with unshakable will and determination. The face of life in Oman had changed over the 4 decades of comprehensive development as the country has enjoyed continuous growth in which the Omani citizen is the builder and its utmost goal. He was and still a partner in achieving this success. Yes, His Majesty has fulfilled what he promised and removed the curtains of the past, establishing a bright present and paving the way for prosperous future for the country. Oman today is not yesterday's Oman. His Majesty's words have been always associated with action and work as the building process started in every place and in every field. And the Omani Renaissance March had moved forward for one aim, developing Oman and its people, with many challenges and difficulties facing the dream which remained a motive for future success, till realize it and as a tangible reality everyone in Oman. The leader's wisdom and far-sightedness has remained a source of inspiration for Omanis to overcome obstacles towards building their modern state, with a continuation of work and efforts in establishing infrastructure that yielded tremendous economic and social transformation in the fields of education, health, maternity and childhood and social security umbrella. Oman moved in a parallel track towards the establishment of the state's institutions. The first block was represented in the Consultative Council, reaching to an elected Shura Council and issuing the state's basic system, which gives a right for the citizens in relations with the state. The dawn of the second millennium came with another transformation stemmed from His Majesty's wise vision to complete the renaissance of Oman and transform it into a modern state with all potentials of the modernity and development, establishing big projects in all sectors such as tourism, telecommunications, knowledge, petrochemical industries, ports, airports, free zones and railway, benefiting from Oman's strategic location. With the advent of the fourth decade of His Majesty's reign, Oman is moving forward towards further achievements, accompanied with regional and international respect and recognition for its role and policies in achieving regional and international security and stability and supporting Arab world causes and development issues in the whole world. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Al-Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said received in his office His Excellency Karam Ahmed Kradli, Ambassador of Turkey, accredited to the Sultanate, to bid him farewell at the end of his mission. His Excellency, the Ambassador, expressed his utmost thanks to His Majesty the Sultan for the support he received during his mission in the Sultanate and from the government and the Omani people, which facilitated performing his tasks, wishing His Majesty good health, happiness and long life, and for the Sultanate further progress and prosperity under the wise leadership of His Majesty. His Highness expressed his utmost thanks to His Excellency the Ambassador for the efforts he exerted to serve good relations between the Sultanate and Turkey, wishing him success in his future missions and for the Turkish people more progress and welfare. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from His Royal Highness Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain, in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings following the successful medical tests he underwent recently.
لتولي جلالة السلطان المعظم أعزه الله مقاليد الحكم تتطلع
13 electronic projects will obtain the honor of winning the 4th edition of Sultan Qaboos Award of Excellence in Electronic Government Services, the results of which will be announced on the 3rd of December. 70 projects rendered from 39 government and private institutions are competing for the award. The evaluation committee will choose the projects with accuracy and specified standards to choose the best. The committee consists of local and international evaluators. 64 million Omani Rials was the total value of projects awarded by the tender board during its 21st meeting. The board agreed to award the project of improving Salan roundabout in the Wilaya of Sohar in the Governorate of North Al-Batina. The board also approved the water network expansion projects in the Wilaya of Bosher in the Governorate of Muscat, as well as the project of importing surgical instruments for cardiac catheterization. The meeting also touched upon topics related to setting up development and bio-projects in different governorates of the Sultanate. The meeting was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Rashid bin Al-Safia Al-Huraybi, head of the Tender Board. Still to come in our news bulletin, the Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Sciences reveals those winning the first places in the 24th edition of Sultan Qaboos competition for the Holy Quran memorization. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The second Oman Innovation Exhibition was launched at Oman International Exhibition Center in the Wilaya of Sib. It was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfouz Al-Mandhari, Chairman of the State Council, with the attendance of a number of their excellencies. It witnessed a participation from more than 200 small and medium enterprises. It came to highlight the products of Omani entrepreneurs. The exhibition included a section for cars and motorbikes, a workshop for customized races cars, in addition to other sections for traditional Omani products. In its 8th meeting of the year, the Municipal Council of the Governorate of Al-Buraymi discussed a number of topics that the Council seeks to find solutions that meet aspirations, aiming to develop the general appearance of the Governorate. After approving minutes of the previous meeting, the delay of implementing some government and private projects stopped the discussions of the Council. The Directorate of Housing of the Wilaya of Al-Buraymi also discussed challenges that may hinder the implementation of such projects. A workshop on sustainable development of fisheries wealth sector and aquaculture was inaugurated today in the Governorate of Musandam through using geographical information system approach. A number of work papers on the topic were reviewed, such as best locations and methods for aquaculture in the Governorate. The event was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Hamad bin Saeed Al-Aufi, Under Secretary for Fisheries Wealth at the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth. The Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Sciences revealed those winning the first places in the 24th edition of Sultan Qaboos competition for the Holy Quran memorization. This was announced by His Excellency Habib bin Mohammed Al-Riyami, Secretary General of Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Sciences, in a press conference today at the Institute of Islamic Sciences in Muscat. 25 participants competed in all levels of the Holy Quran competition. It came to highlight the role of Holy Quran in life of students, as well as to embody the strong relations between the Muslims and the Holy Quran, especially in the Omani society. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos gives a royal speech to his loyal people, greeting them for the 44th Blessed National Day. His Majesty the Sultan stresses that the Omani march moves forward towards a bright future and a well-established modern state. His Majesty confirms that results of the checkup are good and express his great delight and utmost thanks for what the loyal citizens have shown of genuine feelings and sincere prayers. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos greets the Sultan's armed forces with all its sectors in all parts of the beloved country. and His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives at his residence in Germany His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud and His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Said. With that, we come to an end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.